excuses for it, but we're going to pour through that tape and get things fixed. You know, we've got some guys on this team giving great effort, and I feel deeply disappointed for those guys, but we don't have 11 guys at a time or 22 guys at a time doing that. We got to figure out, are we giving guys too much as coaches? But clearly we're not able to execute, you know, efficiently enough, and we have to get that fixed.
Tim, what was going on with the run defense? You guys have done a decent job against the San Diego State boys.
They were running the same plays that we practiced. You know, we were trying to figure out the fits, what was missing, and you know, a lot of it was inside run, and they were blocking it a couple different ways. So until we look at the tape, you know, we'll find out. One, we had a bad call. We had a blitz called, and they creased us and made a big play. But the others were plays that we should have fit, that we fit in practice, and we got to find out exactly what it was when I look at the tape.
And usually when you guys are giving up a big run, there's some sort of adjustment on you guys' part, but we don't see too many of those anymore. Kind of kept repeating throughout tonight.
Well, sometimes when you know, you get everybody packed in and there's a guy that's one-on-one has to make that play, their guy was beating our guy, and we got to figure out why. And you know, again, are we coaching it right? And if we are, then maybe we have to get somebody else in there, because clearly that wasn't acceptable.
Coach, what was the game plan going in as far as trying to get Zach comfortable, and why do you think it was a struggle for him to get comfortable?
We had a game plan to get him comfortable. We tried to you know, get a run game going early, get some screen passes, some relatively easy throws. You know, I'll have to meet with the offensive staff. From what it looked like to me, I think Zach was not keeping his eyes down the field. You know, you get to the top of his drop and start looking at the rush. And you know, young quarterbacks will do that. You know, I thought he had some good runs, but he's got to have confidence that he's going to have protection and throw the ball where the throws are to be made. And, you know, he had shown that in practice, but again, you know, young guy out there, first time starting, you know, against real competition. Sometimes there's some hesitation, some doubt there, and we've got to get him through that.
Will he be the guy going forward next week?
We'll watch the tape tomorrow, make some evaluations. You know, obviously he didn't play well enough today. It wasn't just him, we had some guys dropping balls. But, you know, we'll make that evaluation as we go through the week.
Anything else for Coach?
Coach, one more question about Zach. What do you say to a young kid like that, maybe tonight, tomorrow, just to kind of make sure that, you know, you try to build his confidence back up?
Well, you know, we told the whole team, we've got to fix things. You know, we got to be able to look in the mirror and figure out, you know, hey, let's own this thing and figure out, hey, what do I got to do to get better as coaches and as players? And you know, Zach's an accountable guy. He's going to look at that tape and, you know, see where he should have kept his eyes, and, you know, hopefully we'll get that corrected. If not, obviously we'll have to look in a different direction, but, you know, we got a lot of confidence in him that we can get that fixed.
Besides the final score, what was it that you found frustrating about tonight?
Just the way we played overall. You know, we started the game out the way we wanted. You know, we got 3 out on defense. We got a great punt return by Duran. You know, the offense took advantage, goes down and scores. And I don't know if our guys thought it was going to be easy at that point, but we knew we were going to be in a ball game, and they hit a couple of runs on us, and you know, we're still not tackling very well. We've got to get that fixed.
Coach, what did you guys know about Brian Hill? It looks like there probably wasn't a ton of film on him going into this one.
We knew he was a good player. I mean, he ran last week. The starter got hurt, and Hill came in. He's a good back. I mean, he ran hard, and we had guys at point attack that he made miss, and give him credit, but we've got to be better.
What was your sense, Coach, of your team's effort tonight? And if you sense the guy, you watch the film and you sense guys have given up, what do you do about that?
Well, I don't know if guys are giving up.
I said if you sense.
Okay. If we feel like guys are giving up, we're going to say next. You can't tolerate that. But I think when you have young guys giving effort, but maybe not being good enough, and they get discouraged, it can translate as, you know, hey, they're not giving effort, and so we got to determine, you know, what's going on there. You know, when you play a team that makes you pack in, and if it busts out, you know, they've had big plays on people. But, you know, we've got people that practice too, and we've got to be able to get guys down. And if those guys that are playing can't get the guys down, we got to go to the next guys.
You guys started the season with 3 straight losses. You're currently on another 3-game losing streak. Does it feel any different, or is this getting more difficult to stomach?
I think I made a comment after the Las Vegas game, but, you know, losing's losing. I don't put it in perspective. I'm just frustrated. It was frustrating last week to lose, or, you know, 2 weeks ago. It's frustrating tonight. When you know you can play better than when we performed, that's frustrating. You know, if you play to your capability and lose, you probably aren't as frustrated, but you're still upset that you lose. You know, tonight, clearly, we didn't play to our capabilities, and that's very frustrating, and as coaches, we have to get that fixed.
Did you have any sense that tonight could happen? I mean, this turn out like this based on the bye week, extra week of practice? Did you have a sense going into the game? Did you feel good about going into this game?
Yeah, I felt really good going into the game. I thought we had good, crisp practices. You know, I thought we had a good beat on what we were facing, and, you know, give them credit. They executed their offense. They didn't do a whole lot of different things that we didn't plan for in practice. They out-executed us. They out-coached us.